Hello everyone! In this presentation, we will be talking about equitable EQAO preparation for grade 3 students. Have you ever felt a little nervous before a big test? Imagine if you had all the tools and strategies to feel prepared and confident. Sounds great, right? That's exactly why we created this EQAO prep lesson for grade 3 students. We designed this lesson to make EQAO prep engaging and accessible. Through interactive activities and inclusive design, we help students build key numeracy, reading, and writing skills while making learning fun. We use Canvas, a learning management system, to create a flexible learning experience with videos, quizzes, and interactive activities. Features like read aloud text and caption videos help ensure accessibility for all students. Following the principles of universal design for learning, we offer multiple ways to engage, whether through listening, reading, or hands-on practice, ensuring all students can participate. With this EQL prep lesson, students won't just feel ready for the test, they'll feel confident and excited to show what they know. Now let's go through our digital tool.
Okay, so here's a little video of our digital tool. Okay, so let's quickly go over our EQAO preparation tool. We start with our Analyze section that gives us an overview of our EQAO preparation. Next, we discuss the learning outcomes, so what we expect students to achieve by the end of this session. We will then do a lesson outline and a walkthrough. We start with a brief explanation of EQAO using a Mentimeter to determine students' prior knowledge and feelings, and a short engaging video that follows to introduce the test format in a fun and easy to understand way for students. Next, we have activity 1. So this is where we explore EQAO test formats using multiple choice, short answer, written response questions through interactive quizzes and worksheets for accessibility. There is also a palette for students to reflect on using a quiz format. And then in activity 2, this is where we are just exploring, like learning about EQAO questions. So we look into different question types using fun practice sheets and offering manipulatives to build confidence and for those who prefer a hands-on experience. In activity 3, learning about EQAO questions, we look at just some practice, some fun math practice games through through Kahoot, a Kahoot game. It's an interactive experience that gives like a gamification kind of experience where students will work on and then reflect on a Google Forms. In activity 4, this is reading comprehension. So this features a read aloud activity for the very hungry caterpillar, where the instructor will pause the video and ask the students questions to think about. And then afterwards, there'll be a group activity where students will work on the questions, engage with each other, recording on the Google Slides, and go further from there. In activity 5, we are basically introducing writing prompts. So this is where students will do some writing practice and express their ideas clearly with EQAO styled questions. They are required to record the responses on a Google Docs or a handout for accessibility. There will be times for peer feedback and revisions for students improving with their literacy skills. And then finally, we wrap up with a quick review video of EQAO and a final Padlet reflection for students to complete on their learning. And then at the end, we have our references. And that's pretty much our tool.
So, from this process, we've learned key components for creating an inclusive, engaging learning environment using digital tools. It's important to incorporate culturally relevant pedagogy to ensure that learning is both relevant and equitable for all students. We've also learned about the principles of UDL, which offers flexible ways to engage, represent information, and express learning. Lastly, we've explored the application of WCAG and AODA standards to ensure accessibility, making sure digital content is inclusive for all learners. So based on the feedback, we've made several changes to our digital tool. We enhanced WCAG and AODA principles by adding more accessibility features, including caption videos, text-to-speech, alternative text, and higher contrast visuals. To better support diverse learners, we introduced movement-based activities, manipulatives, and an alternative option for hard copy worksheets. We also added collaborative activities like group discussions and peer feedback to encourage student engagement. Lastly, we improved content navigation by using consistent formatting, headers, and spacing.
Okay, so now this is our peer interaction activity. If you guys could just take a moment to scan the QR code, that would be great. It'll guide you to a Mentimeter activity. Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoyed this presentation.